What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Indefinite Champ back with another video. I'm going to be ending up the tips in this series. Sorry for the delay. I have family flying in that I didn't know about until they got here. I'm just enjoying the holidays, really. Today, like I said in the last video, we're going to be looking at how to attack cover for quarters. Next video is going to be how to attack cover for palms. You got some people that like to play cover for quarters and palms and just alternate the two. But if you know the rules to it, you can destroy both of them rather easily, and I will be looking at today. And I'm gonna specifically be doing it out of doubles and spread looks, because that's what I like to use to attack it, because it makes it pretty simple because I know the rules for doubles, which applies to spread. The play that I'm gonna be coming out first is wide receiver under. Go to quarters out of over G here. Alright, so to attack quarters, first thing you need to know out of a doubles or a spread set is the rules of the defense. So if you put your outside guys on out routes, you will see the cornerback and the slot guy, and then the linebacker on the other side. The guys that are in the purples, which are in the seam flats, they will bracket the number one guy. Number one is the outside receiver. So outside guys are number one, the inside guys are number two on that side. So the rule for the defense of quarters is to bracket number one if he makes an outside breaking route within, I think, the first 5 yards or something like that. So if you put him on a 5-yard out route, you will see the corner and both the seam flats go bracket them. So to attack that, as you saw, I put 2 hitches and 2 out routes. Now, the rule for the linebacker, which is the 3 rec, the side of the field that has 3 routes is where he's going to go. So you see the running back is on the right here. But if I put the running back on a swing route, say, to the left, and do the same thing, that's the middle linebacker's initial responsibility. So he's going to go with that, as you can see, trying to get over to him. So if they only have, say for instance, they don't have their user in the middle of the field and they want to use their one of the safeties and they don't come down in the box, well, you can just manipulate which side you want to throw it to if you want to get the middle linebacker out the way. So simple thing to do: out route, hitch, then out route, hitch, and then just put the running back on like a streak, or even block them. If you block them, the linebacker is going to pick a side, basically which hitch to sit on. This way we're getting them out the way. I know I have the hitch to the left because I know they're in quarters. As I said, the outside guy is going to be bracketed between those two. And the reason that safety is not making the play, the safety is not going to pick me up as the number 2 receiver until I get to, I think it's like 10 yards or something like that. So if I do out route curl on both sides, now you'll see something a little bit different. So now the safeties will be picking me up. So the outside guys are going to be bracketed with the seam flats and the outside corners. And then your inside curls are going to be picked up by both safeties. As you know, you can throw curls on man if you low ball it an aggressive catch and get the diving animation to come back. Right there, defense made a good play, picked it off. Cool. Another thing you can do to attack quarters. This I just figured out on next gen on the PS5. I'm not sure if this works on current gen or not. It seems pretty glitchy to me, which is slant and flat on the left side, specifically because that safety at the top on the left, he just comes down with the flat for some odd reason, like goes all the way down with it. So it just basically leaves his butt naked. You throw that and get up the field. Now, the rule for quarters, which we talk about more in the next video, is to bracket the number 2 guy. So if I did something like out route both guys and streak both guys, well, the bracket will be from the corner and that same seam flat guy, but it'd be on the number 2 guy now, which are the guys on the slots, which then makes the safeties have to try to get out to the outside guys to man up on them once they get to 10 yards, and you can bomb cover for palms that way. But like I said, I'll talk more about palms in the next video. This video is about quarters, so we'll get back to that. So far we've talked about the out routes on the outside by the number one guys being bracketed by the seam flat and outside quarter from the corner. So to attack that, like I said, slant flat works, out route hitch works, that combination of routes work, and then like I said, the safeties pick up man after 10 yards. So say for instance this S post by the tight end, I know that that's going to be picked up by the safety on the right after 10 yards. So say for instance you have somebody there that can beat him on that S post, well, that's a one play touchdown. Now on the left here we have a slant and a flat. If I can get that in a good spot, that's a one play touchdown because I know all three of those guys are going to run down to the flat. If I out route the guy on the right, which is Chenault, if I out route him and I know he's going to be bracketed, well, that leaves my running back now open running up the seam, because the safety is going to take this tight end, which is in the Y position right here, Oliver. The safety going to take him man on man. So once the receiver all the way on the right, Chenault, gets bracketed by the corner in the seam flat, I now know I can throw it to the running back as he turns up the field. Now the thing to notice is that the middle linebacker, he's going to run over to the running back. Like I said, he's the 3 right, so he's the third route on that side. So he's going to try to get over there, take him initially, and then he's just going to pass him off. But there's nobody to pass him off to. So the running back is going to be open, the slant route is going to be open, and then you have one-on-one with the tight end and the safety up top, which also, like I said, can be a one-play touchdown. So I'm just running this with this setup like this a few times, just to let you guys see what's going on, and then we get into something else. You can see slants butt naked, wide open. It's at 20 yards. And if you got a little bit more change of direction with him, that's a touchdown. So do the same setup, slant flat on the left with the out route and wheel route on the right with the S post over the middle, which becomes man on man with the safety. So this time I try to throw it to Josh Oliver over the top. Safety made a good play on the ball right there. But as you can see, if you got somebody that can beat man there, that's a touchdown. And I've thrown this with Josh Oliver there. Like I can get it with him right now. This should be a touchdown. All right, there it is, touchdown. Right there. Next time we're gonna throw it to the running back on the next play. And this is, once again, this is quarters, not palms. So they're gonna bracket outside, throw it inside, get you 10 to 15 yards with the running back. Another thing you can do with the running back to try to one play touchdown this with the running back, because you know they're going to bracket the outside guy and the safety becomes man on man. You can put him on the street. Now the middle linebacker is going to play him for a second, but he's not going to be able to make that play. So you can one play touchdown it that way as well. Something else that you can do. Out route, slant, flat, wheel. Alright, so this will be the last time I run this particular setup right here. I gotta throw out a sack animation right there. As you can see, the slant's wide open. So even if nothing else was on the field but this slant flat combination on the left, I know he's open if they're in quarters. I can throw that right now. Turn up the field, get what you can get. Touchdown right there. And now I'm gonna go to the out route and hitch combination again. Show you guys that. Out route, they're gonna bracket, low ball your hitch, get your yards, get down. Something else you can do is out route and 10-yard ends. As you know, the 10-yard ends and outs are now speed routes on next gen. And I'm just gonna swing. Actually, I'm gonna put the running back on a option route to try to make that 3 rec just sit there, so I can pick either in route as they beat the safeties. All right, so safeties both manned up. Boom, right there. So all the stuff that you know beats man. Now that you know when they are going to convert into man, you can attack those. You can attack those guys with man beating routes. So we got 2 out routes, 2 in routes. I know they're in quarters. Outside guy's gonna be bracketed. Now we can throw it to the other guy. Got throw it up sack there. I'll run that again. I mean, they just coming. Who is that? 2 out routes, 2 in routes. I'm gonna block the running back this time and chop the guy on the running back side to tell them to go pick up the other dudes. Keep coming to get me. All right, there we go. All right, you see, he beat the man there. Now, with me blocking a running back, as you can see, that 3-rec was more in the way. So like I said, the 3-rec's job is to initially play in the 3rd route on either side of the field. So if I swing them behind the quarterback, do the same thing. I know why, not why, triangle, excuse me, will be open as he is right there. And there's, I'm gonna leave that with that out of that formation. Now, another thing to note, like I said, doubles and spread formations. So anything with 2 receivers on one side, you can do this too. You can even apply it to trips if you motion a guy over. As long as there's 2 people over there, when you snap the ball, same rules apply. Now, if a tight end is attached, the rules change. So if the tight end is on that side and there's only 2 people, they do like a zone drop. They won't play the rules for man quarters by doing an out route and bracketing and stuff like that. So another formation I like to use is, you can use this for instance wing slot offset. We can use this as an example as well. Now I just came out in that PA shot play that was triangle on the right, back in quarters. And as you can see, we're gonna do the out route and hitch and just streak circle. And my hitch should be wide open. They're gonna bracket that. And then you can throw it to the tight end as well once he goes up the field. But as you can see, the hitch was wide open. I'm gonna throw it this time. Get it so we can throw it to him. All right, so once he goes to bracket, boom, he's open. And this is just showing you how to beat quarters. Those are the concepts to beat quarters. So, for instance, again, we're gonna out route the outside guy, which is the number 1 receiver, DJ Chark. I'm gonna leave Chanel on his route because he should become man on man with the safety that's over him on the left side. I'm gonna leave circle. Actually, I'm gonna put the tight end on a curl route, and I'm gonna put circle on the 10-yard out route. So now that the curl is 10 yards, he's gonna get the safety to man up on him on the right, and then this outside corner on the right, excuse me, hit the table. This outside corner on the right should man up on this 10-yard out route, leaving this deep crosser, the vertical route, one-on-one with the safety, which we all know beats man. So even, I'm leaving, touchdown. That was a tight window right there. He got bumped. If he had got a cleaner release and if it had like actual route running, would have been a lot easier to throw that pass right there. Throw it again. Even, leaving, touchdown. So as of yet, we've done what, 3 different ways to attack quarters. So you have your out route hitch concept. You have your slant flat concept to the left side, specifically because on the right side, the safety doesn't just shoot out like that over there. He kind of hovers over the middle a little bit. But on the left side, he literally just shoots down. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's a glitch in the game. I haven't tried it on both systems to see. But that's just something I noticed when I was live in versus quarters. And then we have basically knowing that if a route goes over 10 yards, you can count the quarters from left to right. You have your left corner, your free safety, which is on the left side. You got your strong safety, who is on the right side at the top. And then you have the corner on the right. So they're broken the field down into 4 different quarters. If a route goes 10 yards and is in their quarter, they man up on it out of doubles and spread formations. So for me, it just makes it pretty easy to attack, and that's why I like to use specifically doubles and spread formations versus people that like to run quarters and palms. So as you see, wing slot, offset, it works even though there's only 2 people on one side. Single back wing slot also works. I run this a lot actually. So like something I like to run is this PA boot slide play. Go back to quarters. You know, curl, outside tight end, wheel to running back. And then like this S post that DJ Chalk is on beats, man. So I can leave that if I want. And then on last gen, which is PS4 and Xbox One, what I would do is I would out route DJ Chark and just let this wheel run up the sideline. And me knowing that the cornerback and the slot guy is going to bracket the outside guy, it would leave him man on man with the safety. He just wouldn't get out there. It'd be a one-play touchdown. You got the thought of the sack right there. That's another way that you can attack quarters, is with out routes and wheels. I'll show you it again. So out route, got the wheel, just throw it up there. Get a one-play touchdown. That's another way that you can attack quarters. Something else you can do is, no hitch, out route. Boom. Throw your hitch. And basically, with this concept, you basically creating a high-low with the hitch and the tight end right there. And then the other play that I like to run out of this is PA boot. And the way I like to attack quarters out of this play is I just streak this guy right here and do this like that. So if there's a drop zone on the right, then you have the quarters concept on the left. So I know that'll be open like that. And as you can see on the right side, the safeties in the corner both matched up on the streak and the corner out. So they basically converted to man. But once I figure out that it was a match zone, I know my hitch would be open. Another thing you can do for a one-play touchdown is do the flat slant concept. Back to this play. All right, so we're back in PA boot. You can do this concept here. Just get the running back out of the way with a swing route. And since I know they're in quarters, I know this slant should be wide open. Just run it just like that. So any formation where there's 2 receivers on one side, you can attack match quarters rather easily with the concept that we've just been talking about. So when it comes to compressed sets, those are different rules. So I won't be talking about those in this video. So single back doubles even. So say for instance wide trips. I don't even know what play I just picked, but wide trips for instance. So it's a trips formation, but I can convert it to doubles by motion. So if I come out in quarters and say, all right, this play right here, PA wide glance, which I also like to run on next gen a lot. Put square on the slant, put R1 on the flat, motion them over, and I now have a doubles. So as you can see, they did some type of weird zone drop there. It wasn't how it usually is with the flat and the slant concept. And I don't know if that was because I didn't let them set or not. We're gonna see. I'll let them set this time. Okay, yeah, it's because I didn't let them set. So you let them set, and now that also applies. So we have to attack quarters for my doubles or spread look. The rule is the corner in the seam flat will bracket the outside guy if he's on an out route. What we don't know is if the flat slant combination, if that is a glitch or not. I'll look more into it, but a flat and slant on the left side is a one play touchdown. Basically, you can throw it to the slant route every single time unless they use it. You can do an out route hitch combination. You can can do an out route curl combination, which turns the safeties into man. You can low ball aggressive catch to get the diving animation to come back. You can throw your S posts, because after 10 yards, those turn into man. So say for instance you want to do S posts and make everybody else turn into man on the field too. So there's no Jones wraps back there, just literally one-on-one with the corner or the safety, whoever got up on the S post. You can literally put everybody else on curl routes if you want to. That way it's taking away the other quarters. So once those guys go 10 yards, it turns into man. So you knowing that, you can do S post, 10-yard in route, curl, out route. And then you just do it like that. There's a lot of different ways to attack it. This is basically just the basis of letting you guys know how I like to attack it. So get your mind pretty much thinking on your own as far as like different concepts that you can use in a play. So say for instance I have a play, like I said, with the S post, that beats man. Or crossers also beat man. So you want to go crosser, which it goes over 10 yards, they're going to man up on the other double and spread. So you can go crosser and then do an outside and a hitch on the other side. So you can say hitch, or this crosser is going to be open for a high low there. And they just have them going separate ways. So the hitch and the out route hitch combination can be on the right. And you have a crosser coming from left to right to make the high low. And then you can playmaker your hitch across the middle if you want to, because once again, he's going to be just sitting there. The linebacker is going to be hovering over the middle unless there's a third route on either side of the field, and then that's which way he's going to go. Hopefully it's been a good video tip wise for you, get you guys thinking. If you know any other concept that I didn't say, let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.